Good morning, everyone. Right, I've got a kit that it's a play kit basically, so I'm just going to quickly go through it with you, and if you want it you can either tell me on this video, but you can go along to the shop and buy it anyway. I would prefer it if you went to the shop because it keeps my books straight and it's a lot easier to deal with than having to invoice people. So we're going to kick off with some of this, which is really strong tape, which you can use, and either side of that you can add, let me just get some lace, you know, gathered laces or whatever you want to do with it, and then put something in the middle as well. And it's a multi pastel colours, so you're going to get a metre of that. There's also a metre of that lace. Hope you're seeing this. Let me just make sure you are. Oops, I need to bring this forward a little bit, I think. Got it? Let me just make sure. I think that's about it. You can see that. So you're going to get a metre of that, which is really good because you can hang things from it, you can edge things with it, use it as a book, you know, a binder of a book, whatever you want to do with it, and it's gorgeous pastel colours. So there will be a metre of that. You're also going to get a metre of that one, which is like a peach colour. But yeah, I mean, don't forget, use your Copic markers, use your felts, whatever you want to do with it. You're also going to get 2 metres of the cord. Now the reason why I'm putting this in is because people make flowers from this, and once you start it off, it's a double edge, double cord, and you know, you can make centres, you can, and then they do it and swirl it round, and you see what I mean, so they can make your own swirls and things like that. And it's really good if you're making jewellery, you know, handmade jewellery. So you've got 2 metres of that. It's approximately 2 metres. I'm also adding, and these will differ, but yeah, a full reel, which is, I think, is 3 metres or 3 yards of different, you know, one of you might get that one of you might get, oops, that one. But I've sorted out what I need for my crafts, and these are just not going to get used at all. I've plenty of them. So I thought, you know what, put them in a kit. Why not? Let me just stand them up. So you're going to get one of those as well. You're also going to get this lace, and it's a metre. It's really nice. This does gorgeous tiny flowers. So thread your needle, go through the little loops at the end there, pull them together, and it makes gorgeous mini flowers. Really does. And that's like a biscuit colour, what you call a biscuit colour. So does this one. Run your needle across the edge, do just a straight stitch, and then gather that up, and it makes perfect little flowers for your fillers. I call them fillers. So we're also got a metre of this, which is it's like a forest green, but it's gorgeous. It does stretch a little bit, but these also make beautiful gathered flowers, or you can use stiffener on it and cut it out, use it as leaves. You know, you don't just think of lace as making a flower. You can make the leaves, the stems, whatever you want to do with them. This one is gorgeous as well. Now it's black, but what you can do if you've got patience is, I'm not sure if you can see it, you might be able to see it on there. No, not really. Let me just see. Is you can cut up the middle and end up with 2 metres. Or you can cut them individually and put them on a project. So it's whatever you want to do. Then we've got the wide trim. So you're getting a yard to a metre of this. It depends how much it's done when it's cut off, because I just pull it out, cut it, but you're getting more than a yard of that particular one, and that is just gorgeous. Beautiful fabric is that. Make books with them, whatever you want to do with them. Like I say, use fabric flowers, fabric stiffener, and you can make other things. Now I've also added in 1/2 metre of wide elastic, and its reason is because that's great when you're making a garment or a project. You can, a book or a bag, you sew it on a little bit, pull that, push your fabric under your knee, under your sewing machine, and when you let go, it gathers it up, and it saves you from doing that gathering. So that's just a little bit for you to play about with. You might want to do it on the wide fabric and make a bag. The other wide fabric, oh, and I've got this one. You've 2 meters of this beautiful satin ribbon. So these 2 meters of ribbon. I'm trying to think of everything you're going to need to play around with. So this is just a play kit. Oops, let me just get hold of that, because I've put some other bits in as well that I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. Right, you've also got that in turquoise. Yeah, that way. Wide one. It's just beautiful. You know, you don't have to keep it wide, you can cut it down. So that way you'll get 2 yards of something. Make awesome, awesome flowers. Bags, or whatever it is you want to make. And then this beautiful one, which is the same as that turquoise one, only this is in the peachy colour, pale peach, and it's beautiful with a touch of grey. Just gorgeous. But I like to give these out in kits because it gives you plenty to play with. Now, I'm going to run through a selection of these. These are, you'll get one of each. So we've got that one for you to play around with. You might want just to cut that out, these appliques, or keep it as is, put it in a book. That one. Hopefully you're seeing it. Beautiful. But you can cut the leaves out and use them individually. Just stunning. This is all in the same kit. That one. Here's a large one for you to cut out and play around with. So you've got individual flowers here. You've got this that could run up a project, or the big flower. So you've got that one. You can turn them that way, yeah. That one. And that one, that way. All that can be cut, you know, cut sections off. Play around, that's the best thing you can do. And that one. I've put some iridescent beading in. These are the 6mm, and I've also put in, are they 8mm? I think these are 8mm. The pearl one and the iridescent one. So you've got a yard each of that. You're getting a yard of that. The Chinese braid. I'm also adding in some of the new trims, because these are great for making bows. If you're a little bit wildflower and you know, autumnish and things like that, I love to use that kind of thing. So I'm going to add in 1 metre of that one. It makes bows or flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hope you can see that. So you're going to get 1 metre of that. You're also going to get 1 metre. Now wait a minute, yeah, that's the inch one and that's a 3/4 inch, so you're going to get 1 metre of both. And I think this is a separate one to the first one. Yeah, the pastel one I showed you in the beginning is the darker pastel, if you know what I mean. But this is the lighter shade, so you're also going to get 1 metre of that one as well. And they do make good flowers, but it would be a firm flower. But that's it's soft to touch, but because it's canvasy, when it's gathered together, it'll make a gorgeous flower. In fact, it'll make beautiful flowers. So that's that one. Now, in my little bag, which I'm just going to pop in from the dish so that they're all together, you'll get this little bag. And in the bag, you're going to get whatever's in the bag here is what you'll get in your bag. Now I've only got 6 of these kits available, so you're going to get the magic bead, and you're going to get 1 of each colour. And why the magic? is because they come apart. So you can actually use that and stick something in the centre of that as a flower. See? And you can do that with each and every one of them. Like that. And then your last one you can use as a flower centre on its own. I love them. They're great to play around with. But you're going to get one of each as like a pale pink or biscuit colour, brown and cream. So like I said, there are only 6 kits available, so only 6 of you will get those. The next kits that are coming out are going to be slightly different. You're also going to get a selection of the star flowers, the rolled flowers, roses. You will get whatever colour we have in at the time. If you're going to make something that fastens like a book, you'll get the Chinese button fastener. So it just comes undone. Oh, I can't do it. My fingers won't work. You'll get the ribbons. You're going to get 3 of the cut crystal gems. A ring. Now the ring is what you can add. You can make yourself a key ring. There's with these fabrics and things like that, you can make them into key rings. So I'm going to give you the key ring thing to start with, the looped. You're going to get the button as well as a centre if you want to make a flower, and then you're going to get 3 of those with a little pearl in. So on top of that, I'm going to add in 1 silver and 1 gold. Oh, I can find them. Of the pins. Now these pins have got the eyelet in, if you can see. So you can actually make a stick pin. They've got the ends on the caps. They're like an earring bead cap. But then you can put something on that dangles as well. So that's going to make a fantastic... Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you saw that. That's going to make a fantastic stick pin. One that you can actually put into a project and then dangle a charm or something from. So you're also going to get one of those. I'm also going to put in a selection of buttons. You'll have wooden and different acrylic ones. So you're going to get those. You're also going to get a bag of the acrylics. These are beads, you can thread these. And you're also going to get one of these brooches that you can cut off and actually make into a flower centre. So that's that way to make. Right, you're also going to get 3 wooden hearts, and then these flowers which you can make up or use separately. And you'll get the opposite colours. Sorry, hope you can see that. So they're the flowers you can make up. So you'll get 1 each of those and 3 hearts. So that's those. I've made mine like this. They're really great to play around with. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go and get some bits and pieces I'd forgotten. Right, you're also going to get, I think it's 6 metres of these 3. Now I'm going to share the colours with you so you can see them. Baby pink, like it's like plum pink, and then like a light plum. So it's 4mm wide ribbon, satin ribbon, and you're going to get 6 metres in total, 2 of each. So that's that one. You're also going to get 3 of these, 1 of each colour, which are the acrylic butterflies. When you get them, you just play with them till you've got them. Oh, there's another one to go with that one. I think that's the one that's left in the bag. Like that. So you're going to get the acrylic butterflies in cerise, like a tangerine colour, and then a clear pearl. So I'll put the other one with that because I've noticed there was one in the bag. Stick that there. I'm going to give you 2 of these. They're like a canvas bag, but they're extremely well made. Like that. For you to decorate, you'll get one in green, so you've got your fabrics to go with it and your colourings. Like that, and one in brown. You're also going to get a bag of stars, which you get 3 white, 3 pink, for you to decorate and play around with. But you you can make them into a table. You don't have to keep them as they are and make them as a tree decorator or anything like that, like we did at Christmas. There's just so many things you can make with them. Think outside the box. Could be table legs. You have to think outside the box. So you're going to get those. You're going to get a bunch of the stamen. Oops. Okay, so that'll go with your blue fabric. I'm going to put in a pair of the lace socks that we made the ballerina slippers. So you're getting a chance to make 2 out of that. There's lots of projects you can do with this kit. You won't get all of these, but there will be a selection of these beads, crystals and bead caps and spacers, diamante spacers. So I will just take out so many of each, probably 6 of each, and put them in a little bag, and you'll get those as well. And that's the kit. If you're interested, run along to the shop. That's www.jenningscraftsboutique.zibbet.com, and go grab it there while you can. There's only 6 available, but they're I know they'll go, because you can't beat the price. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.